Hello everyone, and welcome to my database tutorial. I would just like to apologize in advance. My computer's kind of glitchy and sometimes random windows pop up, so just beware. So today we're going to be using a database on ZSR's website. So we're going to go to ZSR, click Find a Database, and we are going to be using the Film database under the Arts and Humanities tab, and we are going to be using Film and Television Literature Index. The Film and Television Literature Index has an immense amount of articles, encyclopedias, periodicals, ebooks, and other types of multimedia things like pictures and videos. The earliest piece of work I've seen was from 1916, and the latest is from this year itself, about film and television. So we're going to look at the two different types of searches you can do. First of all, here's the home page, and it does show you the basic search options and some of the advanced options. So basic search, here you go. You just have what date you might want, the type of journal or book or encyclopedia, and then language. And then there's also advanced search, which we're both going to go over these later, where it gets a little more in depth. Related words, equivalent subjects, peer-reviewed, things like that. So the first thing we're going to do is try out a basic search. So I thought today for our basic search we could try to find an academic journal. We probably want it to be in English, and we're just going to keep it very wide and open. And so I thought we would choose 1970s history for film, because it was a very important time for film in the 1970s. We're going to do a search here. Like I said, here they are. Here's some of your top results. There are only 21 academic journals to choose from, and they are since 1991, so it gives you a good range, and this is very basic. And it also gives you other options like 1920s or 1950s, which are some other major decades for film. Next, let's try out an advanced search. So for this one, we're going to do something different. I thought we could do film noir, but make it a little more specific. So we're going to do and conventions or settings. So we can make it a little more broad, but with conventions. But if we want to get more specific, we can get into setting. I'd like it to be after the month or the year before the year 2017 and after the year 2014. And I'm looking for an academic journal in English. I think that's as far as we need to go right now. And I'm going to click related words also, just in case conventions, settings, sets, location, things like that might come up. Search. And here we are. We've got 149 results, which we can decrease by bringing up this bar right here for how late we want to wait, or how early we want the text to be from. And so here we are. We've got some really good options. One that caught my eye when I was looking at this before was agenda setting in the 21st century. For film noir, agenda and setting is very important. And so here it has the linked full text. Most articles on this database do have the linked full text. There are a few that do not, which are international ones that do only have a summary in English. So I clicked that. I'm going to turn it into a PDF. And there we go. So yeah, that is how to use the Film and Television Literature Index from EBSCO host on ZSR's website. Thank you so much.